John 19:23 through 27 tells us, when the soldiers crucified Jesus, they took his clothes and divided them into 4 parts, a part for each soldier. They also took the tunic, which was seamless, woven in one piece from the top. So they said to one another, "Let's not tear it, but cast lots for it to see who gets it." This happened that the scripture might be fulfilled that says, "They divided my clothes among themselves, and they cast lots for my clothing." This is what the soldiers did. Standing by the cross of Jesus were his mother's sister, and Mary Magdalene. When Jesus saw his mother and the disciple that he loved standing there, he said to his mother, "Woman, here is your son." Then he said to the disciple, "Here is your mother." And from that hour, the disciple took her into his home. What do we see about the character of Jesus as we read through this text? I couldn't help but notice as we read through the depth of care and compassion that Jesus shows. Here he is in this moment, dying a death that he does not deserve, painful, gasping for breath, sinless and totally perfect, undeserving of this death. And yet, in this moment, there's a shift in the story. He sees his mother, the woman who birthed him, the woman who raised him, heartbroken, weeping, and desperate to comfort her suffering son. His heart breaks for her. Rather than being concerned with his own welfare and his own well-being, his heart is overwhelmed with empathy for the woman sitting in front of him, his mother. This widow, her life is surely not going to be easy after this. She's losing her son. And not only that, widows during this time had a really hard time finding protection, shelter, and security. However, Jesus in this moment, in his moment of greatest suffering, concerns himself with the welfare and the well-being of his mother. He seeks her care over his own in a moment of deep pain and hurt. Jesus' final plea to John in this moment reveals to us his care and his compassion. And as we look at this, how are we called to respond? Wherever you are sitting today, whether that be your couch or your living room, you are called to reflect Jesus by picking up your cross and choosing to live the way of Jesus every single day of your life by caring for those around you. Even when life is hard, even when there's a worldwide pandemic, even when it doesn't make sense. This isn't always easy to pick up our cross and carry it. A mentor once told me that there is no comfortable way to carry a cross. Because here's the thing, as we strive to live a life like Jesus, we're gonna experience a lifetime of discomfort. But Jesus shows us that even in the midst of pain, even on our darkest night, when it feels like everything is falling apart, we need to focus on the needs of those around us. We need to reflect Jesus by caring and showing deep compassion for our family and our friends and our community, just like Jesus showed compassion for his mother. We can apply this to our lives today by showing deep care and deep compassion. It will require sacrifice, it will require discomfort, but we can look to this text and have assurance that because Jesus showed us his care and compassion, that it's the right way. We can reflect Jesus through the way that we live, guys, and we're praying for you and we love you so much.